My name is Ode, and I will tell you the story of a poor orphan boy named Chidi. This boy, he lived in a very dreaded forest, deep inside one rural area of Nigeria. People in our village always feared that forest. They say it is full of evil spirits, wild animals, and darkness that can swallow any person who enters. Chidi was very young when his parents died. Nobody knew how they died, but it was a bad day. After that, nobody wanted to take care of Chidi. His relatives said they were too poor, and others were afraid because they believed that the evil spirits in the forest killed his parents. So, they left him alone. Small Chidi had no choice but to find a place to stay, and that place was the dreaded forest. One day, my friends and I went to the edge of the forest to pick some wild fruits. We were very careful because we were afraid of the stories we heard. But as we moved deeper, we heard some noise, like somebody crying. We were very scared, but we decided to go closer and see what it was. As we got near, we saw a small boy sitting under a big tree. He was dirty, and his clothes were torn. His eyes were full of tears, and his stomach was flat because of hunger. It was Chidi. We knew him from the village, but we thought he had died a long time ago. Chidi told us that he lived in the forest alone since his parents died. He said he was not afraid of the spirits or the wild animals anymore. He had become friends with them. He told us that sometimes, when he was very hungry, he would find fruits or roots to eat. Other times, the animals in the forest would bring him food. The spirits, he said, would talk to him at night and keep him company. We were surprised by his story, but we believed him. How else could a small boy survive alone in such a dangerous place? Chidi said that he tried to come back to the village many times, but each time, the people would run away from him or close their doors. They said he was cursed. So, he returned to the forest. After that day, my friends and I would secretly bring food to Chidi. We did not tell anyone because we did not want people to think we were mixing with evil spirits. Each time we brought food, Chidi was very happy. He would smile, and his eyes would shine like the morning sun. But still, he never left the forest. He said the forest was now his home, and the spirits were his family. As the years passed, Chidi grew up in that forest. People in the village still feared the place, but they stopped talking about Chidi. They said he was now part of the spirits, and it was better to leave him alone. But I will never forget that small, lonely boy who found a home in the dreaded forest. Chidi taught me that sometimes, the things we fear the most can become our friends if we understand them. He also taught me that even in the darkest places, there can be light if you are brave enough to find it. Chidi never returned to the village, and nobody knows what happened to him. But I believe he is still there, in the dreaded forest, living among the spirits and animals, no longer poor or lonely, but free.